Archangel Michael speaks, and this message is no accident. You were brought here for a reason, and you're not imagining what's been feeling off lately. Something in your spirit has been unsettled. Something quiet but heavy. That isn't paranoia. That's truth trying to reach you. It's time you stop ignoring what you feel. Because what's been happening behind your back is darker than you ever expected. You've been loyal to those who never deserved your loyalty. The most painful part, they wore the mask of love so well, you never saw it coming. But a conversation has taken place when you were never supposed to hear. Two people close to you, people you trusted with your name and your heart, were laughing. Not just talking, laughing about you, planning how to push you out without confrontation. Their words weren't careless, they were calculated. Comment below. Have you ever felt betrayed by someone you protected? Like, share, and subscribe. If this message speaks truth to your soul, your name came up in a call, and the moment it did, the truth caught fire. What was said wasn't just unfair. It was cruel. The person you once defended without question was the first to tear you down. The one who constantly leaned on you for help is now the one leading the charge in your eraser. They didn't just lie about you. They made those lies believable, dressing them up with just enough truth to make people doubt you. If you wish to express your support, Feather, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $33. They called you unstable, a burden, too much to handle. But what they left out was how often you give without counting, how many times you stayed quiet to keep peace. That silence has been weaponized against you. They used your kindness as proof of manipulation. Your generosity is a sign of control. And the worst part, others believe them because the truth doesn't travel as fast as gossip. Until now. Comment below. What's one truth you've had to keep quiet for too long? If this message resonates, don't scroll. Like, share, and subscribe to protect your energy. This isn't drama. This isn't a guess. This is a warning. Someone who couldn't stomach the lies any longer has shared the truth. They heard what was said. They saw how your name was dragged through dirt. They couldn't keep it to themselves, because this isn't just betrayal. It's a plan, and that plan is already in motion. Important decisions are being made. You're being left out piece by piece, so that by the time you realize what's gone, it'll be too late. Archangel Michael says you must open your eyes now. You are being washed, judged, measured. Every move you made, they twisted. Your presence became a threat. Your loyalty became leverage. And now they're rewriting your story without your permission. But here's the part they didn't plan for this moment. This message, this awaiting comment below. I see clearly now. Tap like, hit share, and subscribe. If you're reclaiming your truth, you are not meant to live in confusion or pain. Peace that requires your silence is not peace. It's quiet suffering. And you've suffered enough. The betrayal you've swallowed, just to keep the family together, to avoid being seen as the problem, has become poison in your spirit. That's not peace. That's depression, and it ends now. You are being called to stop pretending. Not to fight, but to stop performing. You don't need to smile. For people who are secretly tearing you apart. You don't need to explain yourself to those who never intended to understand you. What you need now is to trust what you feel and walk away from anyone who uses your silences. Permission to continue. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks. With contributions of app to $33, comment below. Have you been quiet for too long? If you're stepping into your power, like, share, and subscribe now. You've been the light for people who couldn't stand to see it. They envy your spirit, your strength, your ability to rise. And instead of standing beside you, they try to dim you. That's why they lied. That's why they made you the villain in their story. Because your truth was too powerful and they knew it. But here's what they forgot. You are divinely protected. Your soul cannot be erased. Your legacy cannot be stolen. Your love, your worth, your name, those are yours to carry with pride. You don't need revenge. You need release. Release the guilt. Release the doubt. Release the fake love. Let them go. Let them watch you heal. Comment with, I choose peace and truth, like. Share and subscribe if you're done being underestimated. You've reached the moment where you stop hoping they'll see the real you. Stop waiting for apologies that will never come. Stop shrinking to make others comfortable. Archangel Michael says you are not broken. You are awakening, and this pain isn't punishment. It's preparation for your next chapter, one where your truth walks ahead of you, like fire through a forest. Let this be your turning point. You're not here by accident. You're being called back to your power. The masks are off. The truth is loud, and you are still standing. Stronger, clearer, wiser. Now it's your turn to speak, to walk, to rise without fear. Comment if this message was meant for you. I rise now. Don't scroll past this, like. Share and subscribe if you're stepping into your truth. They know your nature is gentle and forgiving, and they counted on that. They counted on your silence, your loyalty, your fear of conflict. They thought you would keep swallowing pain just to keep the peace. But Archangel Michael says the time is over. You will not walk into another trap built by the very ones who call you family. What you feel right now, the weight in your chest, the ink in your soul, is confirmation. You were never imagining it. You felt the change. You noticed the distance. You heard the coldness in their voice. You just didn't want to believe it. But now you must, because the truth will not stay hidden anymore. It's rising up through your memory. You will begin to see clearly. Moments that confused you before will suddenly reveal themselves. Their laughter when you were hurting. Their silence when you needed support. It was never love. It was control. The betrayal is old, but it still cuts fresh. Because every time they praised you, it was with secret contempt. Every time they said you were strong, they meant you were blind. Comment below, I will not be silent to protect someone else's lie. Like, share, and subscribe. If this is the clarity you've needed, if you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks. With contributions of up to $33, someone you haven't spoken to in a while is about to send you something, a message, a voice recording proof. They heard what was said about you, and they couldn't keep it to themselves. This message will hurt. It might break something inside you, but only the parts that were still holding on. Because after this, there's no going back. You will never see those people the same again. And that's a blessing. You were never meant to carry blind trust this far. You were being watched in your pain, judged in your most private moments, laughed at behind closed doors. This kind of betrayal doesn't just scar, it transforms. And Archangel Michael says you are not alone. You are being lifted out of the pit. The pain you've endured has not been wasted. Every tear has watered something holy inside you. A new strength, a divine identity. You are about to rise. And not quietly. Even though it feels like everything is falling apart, your spirit is being rebuilt. The betrayal was a test, but now comes the awakening. Comment below. I am not broken. I am being reborn through truth. This message was for you, like. Share and subscribe to walk in your power. This wasn't just personal, it was spiritual or fair. It was meant to keep you stuck, to block your growth, to silence your purpose. But heaven is responding. The divine is stepping in on your behalf. Someone in your family has been secretly envious of your light. They smiled in your face and shrink behind your back. They dressed their jealousy in care. They acted like they were helping while planning how to race you. But their plans are unraveling. You will see it all, clearly and fully. The fog is lifting. There was a family event, a gathering, a trip. You felt it then. The shift, the coldness, the fakeness. You tried to deny it, but your spirit knew. That was the moment they tried to make you the outsider, to isolate you. But what they didn't know is that you were never meant to fit in. You were meant to rise above, and now with divine backing you will. Comment below. My light is not a thread, it's my calling. For more truth like this, share and subscribe today. If you wish to express your support, Feather, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $33.